Hello, hello. So it's day 14, and today is a tough day because it's from Carrión de los Condes to Ledigos. It's almost 24 kilometers, but the problem is that the first town is after 17. So it's like 4 hours without anything in the middle. Good. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully you can see it, but that's the moon. We have today a whole moon, a full moon. Hopefully I have better shots later. Okay, now I'm in the dark and this is the light of the moon. I think you cannot see anything, but okay. That's the idea. Okay, maybe you can see it now. But the nice thing is that on the other side, you have this. Okay, so we have a light already. And maybe today let me tell you about food. So, usually in the hostel when what you are paying, the 10 to 15, 17 that I mentioned, is like the very basic thing. You have a bed and nothing else. So usually in some hostels they give you breakfast if you pay extra, and you can also eat there if you want. So let's start from the morning. In the morning, at least for me, I don't want to wait until they have the breakfast, or I don't want to also eat breakfast in the hostel, so I don't stay there. What I usually do is just I stop in the first town and I have something, or a hot chocolate, or a bread, or a banana, or something like that. This must be 3 euros, something like that. Then, at least in my case, when I arrive to my destination, I'm starving. So I try to eat something at noon. Well, not noon, before 3, let's say. For that, what you usually have is something called el menú del peregrino. So when you go to the restaurant, they usually have 3 courses. But the difference, at least from what I know back home, here you have many options. So let's say for the first course you have 3 or 4 options. Second course you have 3 or 4 options that of course are basic, right? Or lentils, or soup with beans, or a salad, or something like that. The second course usually is I don't know, chicken or a meat, but a very slight meat, thin meat, with fries. And the second is like a dessert or something. Then depends on when you are. For drinking, they have water or wine. And the nice thing is that sometimes when it's wine, they give you the entire bottle. You will be surprised because how much do you think this costs? It's usually about 15 euros. And they give you the bottle of wine. Yes. So it's great. So at least for me, after I eat that, I'm very hungry, and I usually don't eat at night. Maybe just a snack or a beer or something. But what I'm doing a lot, just because where I was before in Switzerland, meat is so expensive. Here I can have a steak for something like 15, 16 euros. A steak. So I'm eating a lot of steak. It's great. Not every day, but every 3 to 4 days I'm eating a steak. Really good. And this is what I'm eating. So keep in mind that I'm not in a budget, so I can spend whatever I want. Maybe if you are under budget, you will need to stick with the menú del peregrino or with the cheaper options. So yeah, with all this food and drinks and so on, I have to say that I'm losing weight. So I have a bet with some of my friends back home how much weight I will lose. I haven't weighed myself since I left, so I don't know. But yeah, now I need a belt for sure. So some weight definitely I lose. and it's just day 14. So yeah, that's the story of food. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is a group of guys, 3 guys with arms and dogs. I think they are hunting. But it's a place where I don't see anything. I don't know what are they hunting. Definitely I know that I shouldn't go in. Okay, so it looks like today's stage is a straight line. So it's literally just a road, straight line, and the GPS just told me continue for 7 kilometers. So it's a straight line. Let me see if I would take some pictures later, some videos later. Okay, and after almost 4 hours of a straight line, literally straight line, we have something new, a bit of a hill, and I think right after is another 3 kilometers flat. Okay, arriving to the only town of today after 17 kilometers. For sure I need a rest here. Okay, so I keep walking, and at least now there is more shade around, so yeah, it's not that hard. Oh no, it's hard, but it's not as hard as before. In the meantime, maybe I can tell you what I do about every day while I'm walking, because I'm not only recording or doing all of this, right? So I usually listen to music, and this is part of my day. I stay in a place where there's not much people around, and I just start singing and shouting. This has been great. I listen to some podcasts, and then at some point I just stop everything and I just listen to the sound of my steps and start to think and start to do, yeah. So yeah, while I walk, mostly it's music or some podcasts or comedy or storytelling. That's the two ones that I like. I'm now entering to Ledigos or Ledigos. I'm not sure. Good. I think today was faster just because it was a straight line, but The sun is killing me. Right now it's like 32 degrees. Okay, now time to go to the hostel, rest. Tomorrow is 28 kilometers, so tomorrow is tough. Good. So the highlights of today for sure was the moon. Hopefully you can see it. I'm recording this before editing, so I'm not sure if you can see it. The moon was amazing. The straight line also has its charm. I can see why you will like it. But okay, good. So I hope you like it. If you like it, please like. I think this will help. And yeah, see you tomorrow.